keep doing what you're doing, guys. That is freaking incredible. So, and then before I do hop into the referral, because that'll just be like a quick little 3-minute thing that we do. I want to talk about like controlling the narrative behind pricing. I was listening to a couple of calls and I noticed, especially with the call-ins, and I know some of you guys are doing outbound at this point, but with the call-ins, when those clients seem to have control of the conversation, sometimes you guys are like, not you guys, but actually the agent's not even on the call that I listened to. But, they were basically like, hey, do you know what number? Did you have a number in mind, right? Like, do you know how much coverage you want me to quote you for? Like 10,000, 20,000. And what I found is a much, less, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is, but like to keep control of the conversation and position yourself as the expert, a much better way to ask that question is literally, do you know if it's a casket funeral or a cremation funeral? Right. I tend to stay away from numbers like that because they'll get it fixated in their mind. Yeah, I want 20,000. Yeah, I want 500,000. It's like, they'll tell you that, right? Like, yeah, I want as much as possible. So to kind of mitigate that, I like to just stick with the casket and funeral kind of deal. Now, if they do tell you they want 500,000, guys, don't assume that you can't get it. All right. Don't assume that they won't qualify for AMAM. AMAM has one of the most lenient underwriting when it comes to simplified issue terms. There's no medical exam. A lot of these clients will actually get approved for AMAM term products. Right. So heck, if you guys are doing your job, which I know you are, everybody on this call is freaking awesome at sales, and you guys understand the value of building rapport. You built that rapport and you built the trust and the level of expertise. If they're stuck on 500,000, they want that term, you explain it expires at this point in time, go ahead and pitch them term, right? So I'm just saying, throwing that out there to, you guys don't have to always sell final expense. But for those folks who are leading with price, that's just a very common way to ask is like, do you have a number in mind? Like 10,000, 15,000? Nah, forget that, man. We're talking about caskets and cremations because it's going to open up your ability to position yourself as an expert in that field. Okay, a casket funeral is, 10 to 15,000 in the state of Ohio, right? Have you ever had to take care of a funeral before? Boom, and then you're into the rest of those questions of rapport. You'll notice if you go back and listen to your calls, if they're like, yeah, I want 10,000, you're just like, oh, they know what they want. And then you jump right into health questions and there goes the rapport right out the window. So just something small to look at. Let's take a look really quick with the referral button. Sorry, guys.
Hey, and when you ask them that, whatever they say, if they say they want a casket or they want a cremation, just be like, yep, that's exactly what most of my clients want. Like put them into like the majority. And so they feel better about like, oh, I'm not picking some weird answer. So whenever you ask them any question like that, like, yep, that's exactly what most of my clients do.
Yeah, you're a Bucks fan? Yeah, me too. That's crazy. Great insight. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen with you really quick. Screen 2. Ash, did you get the other templates I sent over? Just want to make sure.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
All right, cool. No worries. Let's see. So this is just your referral deal, right? So if you guys want to send out a link with your referral, everybody has this. So if you go to leads and then you click all, or I'm sorry, just go to leads and then click import leads. And then you'll hit add new. If you don't have anything here, right, then you'll just click this add new button. And then you'll just name it like referral or whatever you want to name it. It's just a link that you just have to set this up once. And then you'll go to link type. And there should be 2 link types there, telemarketer and referral. So for this, we'll just choose referral. And I'll just name mine referral. Policy type, life insurance or final expense, doesn't really matter. I would just pick life insurance because we do offer term policies as well. So hit create. and then it'll bring you to this page. Now, what you're going to look at really quick is this is your leads link, right? So this is the link you'll be sharing with your client. So copy it. And this is already built out for you guys. You don't have to do anything. It'll automatically look like this. So it'll say, Noah or Ashley's referral program, get paid. It's already done, this whole page for you, right? And then, do you have any family who can benefit? As a thank you, we'll send you a gift card for every referral you send. The reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because there's like numbers in here that you might want to manipulate, like $25. I was showing May, congrats to her. She made her first sale yesterday, but she was like, I'm only sending $20. So I was like, all right, let me show you how to fix that real quick. So,
hey, why are you not a part of the morning huddle? We all want to see you join. We all look forward to your questions and sharing input, elevating telesales agents. So, hey, click the link below if you guys are looking to join. Let's get it.
if you want to go in here, you can see all the verbiage is kind of laid out, right? So you can change the $25 to $20, or, you can change it to whatever you want it to say, right? So some of the benefits of this referral link right here, I've already set up in the referral/sale made nurture campaign for you guys. And the emails that you guys make, or I'm sorry, for every sale you guys make, if you put them in this nurture campaign, you're going to do one of two things. You're going to be asking your existing book of business for referrals, right? And the second thing is, if you have a website, you want to be asking them for reviews. Did you have something, Ash?
Yeah, I feel like this is a dumb question. Does this go out automatically to people that have written with you?
No. And I do apologize, guys. I wasn't sharing my screen the whole time. Really? Y'all didn't say nothing?
Well, you're supposed to know what you're doing, so.
I know, right? You would think. Okay. So, man, I think I don't think I shared my screen the whole time. So, nurture campaigns, right? Boom. There's 10
Anthony,
sequences.
you had it shared when you were showing the referral email, but not when you went to the reviews and that type of thing. So first part, not the second part.
Okay. Did you guys see this nurture campaign?
No.
No.
Yeah. So everybody has this, and this is the thing I was building out for you guys, with the exception of one or two people. I just don't have access to your CRM. I'm going in here and adding all these templates in your guys's thing. You guys should all have a lapse campaign. I know T-Mac, I just did yours last night. So you do have like if someone misses a payment, this is already set up for you. You guys just have to go assign them. So to Ashley's point, right? Let's say you make a sale. Let's go to sales made key real quick. Let's just pick a random person, Judy Ford. She's in a lapse campaign right now, but if I made a sale today with this customer, Judy Ford, and I want to put her in that campaign, you can also tell them, hey, Miss Judy, you might get a text message shortly after I hang up the call here, and this is just to give me a review online. And then it's also going to say something about referrals on there, but just make sure you give me a call once you get your policy. Okay. And then she's like, all right, cool. And then obviously, you'd button it up however you guys button it up. But I like to throw that in there. Just let them know, hey, you might get a text message from me. And so what you're going to do is put them in a nurture campaign, assign to a campaign, and then hit new referral campaign. Right. And so once they go into that referral campaign, they're going to get that automation sequence that I just showed you guys. This one right here. This is the referral campaign, right? This is all the sequences they'll get. They'll get an immediate text message with a link to leave a referral, or I'm sorry, to give you referrals so they can refer people to you. There's links that I've included in here for reviews. Let me just see if I can find one. So for me, I have like this isn't even my website. This is from when I first started life insurance, and it's literally just me on Google, like Orchid Mutual. I lived at an apartment complex like 2 years ago, and it's just my, Orchid Mutual, the business name, but the address is my apartment complex, right? So if you guys have a business name that you're working through, get it verified on Google. You don't have to put where you live there either. I did because they send you like a verification card, like a postal card. And then once you verify it, you become verified on Google, which is just good, right? But anybody who looks up life insurance near me or uses my zip code, I'm going to rank in Google. And I have gotten like 2 or 3 phone calls just from people who are just actively looking for term policy or burial coverage, right? And there's nothing you have to do. All you need to do is set them up in the nurture campaign one time. And then all this happens in the background, right? And the thing is, like, I stress it because I'm not really stressing it, but I'm gonna put this in your system. Like, I wish digital would just automatically do that, but it's just so time consuming, right? You just have to go in and put them in the nurture campaign. And I'm assuming the reason why you don't want it to automatically go into the nurture campaign is because if you don't know they're getting texts and emails and stuff like that, it could cause some confusion. So if you want to take somebody out of the campaign, you can do that as well. Just let me know. If you guys just do it, that's a good problem to have, right? Just let me know and I'll show you. But I'm not going to go into it in this video because if we're not using it, there's no point in telling you guys how to take them out, right? But if you guys have any questions as far as like coaching is concerned, just come off of mute. Otherwise, I'll talk about this all day. So
yeah, I've been asking. I always ask for referrals on every single call, but I don't do the link. So I need to get started on that.
How's that been working out for you, Ashley?
Asking for referrals?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I get a few here and there, but it'll be way better when it's being emailed to people. But I mean, I ask reflexively, like every single person. So, and in their notes, it has, like what gift card they prefer. But I also say it's if they write a policy with me, because I got a lady one time that sent me like 35 referrals and like one of them wrote, and I'm like, no, never again.
Yeah, I've heard of that before. Some people will take advantage of that and try to. So, okay, I'm just trying to find my thing here in the Google Drive, just so I can share with you and I don't have to click on each little eyeball icon. Your button, right? You need to have that link that I sent you guys, or I'm sorry, that's already in your CRM, right? This one right here. So if you don't already have that set up, you need to have it set up in your CRM for it to work, right? Because long story short, there's a button that I put in the email so it doesn't look like just a link, right? It's a button. Let me just share with you. This button right here, it needs to go somewhere, right? So when they click on it, if you don't have that referral page set up in your CRM, there's nowhere for them to go, so it won't work. Kind of like the next email, right, is whatever. If you guys have a website, it'll link there wherever you want it to go, right? So each one is a little different, right? So empowering others through referrals, sharing your success story. We're asking for reviews there, right? Reviews that shape futures. Like, you guys can go in there and edit this, change it if you don't like, what it says, but there's a bunch of emails in there. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of text messages in there. And I don't know how else to explain 100% ROI, but like when you get referrals, it's just going to add to your bottom line. And not to mention, guys, like nobody with lapses and chargebacks and all that stuff, it's a real thing. Nobody is like the only agents who are high in persistency, they have systems in place to mitigate chargebacks. So some of the systems that we have in place are